The first crack in my world came at 2:14 a.m., glowing on my phone screen like a venomous secret that had finally decided to surface. A photo. My wife Marissa, on the deck of a cruise ship, her head thrown back in a laugh I didn't recognize anymore. Her hair was wind-tangled, her arms around someone whose face had been cut off by the frame. But not enough was missing. I could see his hands resting on her hips. Possessive. Familiar. Wrong. And the caption, sent from an unknown number. Thought you should know where your wife really is. For several seconds I couldn't breathe. I couldn't blink. My heart felt like someone had wrapped a fist around it and squeezed until something inside me ruptured. Marissa had kissed me goodbye 12 hours earlier. She'd told me it was a girls' cruise, just a few friends from work. A weekend away to de-stress. I'd believed her because that's what trust is, right? Believing even when something inside you whispers not to. I stared at the photo again, my hand trembling. I zoomed in on her smile. Bright. Effortless. Free. A stranger's smile. My stomach twisted. Free from what? Or who? By sunrise I had replayed everything. The way she'd pulled away during hugs recently. The way her phone seemed to live face down, the sudden late meetings. Every memory felt like a breadcrumb I'd ignored. I wasn't proud of what I did next. But betrayal changes the rules inside you. I logged into our shared cloud storage. She didn't know I still had access. A second photo appeared in the sync folder. Marissa again. Same deck. Same dress. This time the man's face was visible. It wasn't a coworker. It wasn't a friend. It was Ethan. Her ex. The one she'd said had broken her beyond repair. The one she swore she'd never speak to again. The one she told me I didn't need to worry about. My throat burned with something ugly and humiliating. I slammed the laptop shut so hard the table shook. The house felt too still, too clean, too staged. The kind of place you look at and wonder how much of your life is real, and how much is just a set piece someone arranged to trap you in comfort. Her mug from that morning sat in the sink. Lipstick on the rim. A tiny detail, yet it gutted me. I picked it up, thumb tracing the warm pink print. Was she kissing him with that same gloss? I let out a hollow laugh that didn't sound like me. I needed air or space or something. So I went to the garage, sat in the car, and let the silence press against me. For a moment, denial tried to save me, whispering, maybe the photos are old. Maybe there's an explanation. Maybe this doesn't mean what you think. But then the third photo came through. Marissa asleep in a cabin bed. Ethan beside her. Their legs tangled. Their faces inches apart. And the message beneath it. You deserve the truth. She won't tell you. Something inside me hardened. Not rage exactly, something colder, sharper. Resolve. If she wasn't going to tell me the truth, I would give it to her instead. A message she couldn't ignore. At noon she called. Her voice was sugar smooth, almost giddy. Hey babe. Just checking in. We just docked. Who's we? I said quietly. A beat of silence. Then too quickly. Me and the girls. Why? I could almost hear the lie forming, sticky and clumsy. You having fun? I asked. Yeah, totally. Just relaxing. Drinking. You know how it is. I leaned back in my chair, staring at nothing. Send me a picture. Of all the things I expected, panic, a stutter, an excuse, Marissa did something worse. She laughed. Babe, seriously? You don't trust me? What's gotten into you? I swallowed everything I wanted to scream. I just want to see your smile. A long silence. Then she said, voice softer. I'll send one later. Okay? Right now the signal's bad. I looked at the 3 photos on my screen. Funny. Her signal seemed perfectly fine. That night, after I'd had hours to think, too many hours, I crafted my message. Not a rant. Not an accusation. Not a threat. Just a single video. I spliced together every photo she had taken with him. The ones in the cloud, the ones I found in her hidden folder. The ones she thought she'd deleted but lived in backups she forgot existed. I added the date stamps. The metadata. The locations. Everything. I made sure she'd recognize the truth frame by frame. At the end of the video, I added a quiet, simple message in white text on black. Come home when you're ready to tell me the truth. Not before. I sent it to her phone, her email, her social accounts. Every channel. A message she couldn't delete without seeing. I sat on the edge of the bed we shared, maybe used to share, and waited for the impact. It came 10 minutes later. First a missed call, then another, then a string of messages. It's not what you think. Please just talk to me. I can explain. Please answer. Please. I didn't. She sent voice notes, her breathing shaky, words tumbling. It was a mistake, David. I didn't plan it. I swear I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I didn't know what I wanted. I was confused. Please just pick up. Confused. That word sliced deeper than any lie. The cruise was supposed to end Monday. She came home Sunday night. The sound of the front door opening jolted me from a half-sleep. I stayed seated in the dark living room, watching her silhouette step inside. Her hair was still curled from the cruise. Her dress rumpled. Her eyes swollen from crying. David, she whispered, voice cracking. Please. She stepped closer, reaching for me. I didn't move. Say something, she begged. In the dim light, her face looked smaller, almost unfamiliar. I messed up, she said. I know that. But I need you to hear me. I need you to know I never stopped loving you. I finally stood, forcing myself to look at her. That's the problem, I said. She blinked. What do you mean? You love me, I said slowly. But you went back to someone you used to love, and you didn't choose either of us. You let us overlap. Her breath hitched. You didn't cheat on me with him, I added. You cheated on both of us with the idea of who you wish you were. She broke. Right there. Tears spilling. Knees buckling. I didn't go to her. Some betrayals cut so deep the distance becomes irreversible. As she cried on the floor, I whispered the final truth, soft, steady, merciless. Ethan sent me the photos. Her sobbing stopped instantly. She looked up, horror spreading across her features. And in that moment I saw it. The twist I hadn't expected. The truth even she didn't know she'd revealed. She wasn't crying because she hurt me. She was crying because she'd been betrayed too. Her voice cracked open. He told me he deleted everything. A chill ran through me. Not guilt. Not heartbreak. But the realization that the man she'd risked everything for had been using her from the start. And for the first time, I wasn't sure who the real betrayal belonged to. Her. Me. Or the man who had manipulated us both into this disaster. The story wasn't over. Not for any of us. But trust? That was long gone. Lost somewhere out on that cruise deck between her laugh and his hands on her hips.